The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious.
Header! It's bounced back off the post. No, not this time.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. Robertson. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Now it's Van Basten. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. This ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Kukçu. Great vision. And oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Drogba. Now, can they get him away? And it's Robertson. That's a little off target. Kukçu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rafinha gets into a good position. Plays it across. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kukçu. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kukçu. And here's Raul. He's in a great position here. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 7.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Can he finish? Liverpool with the corner. They're first. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, it's fallen loose again! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Oh, what has happened here? Drogba! And there's a goal! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
McAllister! Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not the most accurate pass. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Look at the space here, and a chance! That has been slung wide. And smartly reclaimed. And he can thump it away.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And here's Drogba, showing great feet there. Goes for the shot! That was mighty close. Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Looking for the run. Oh, what a... It's Van Basten! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bellingham. Probing pass. Knocks it into space.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
And we come to you now.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Barcelona kick off the second half.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that has not gone well. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Yaya Toure. Robertson finding himself in space. Played into space. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. This looks promising. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool have their second corner now. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's being urged to shoot, and he was alert to it. That's going wide left. Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Van Basten. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mbappe. Liverpool
Really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Yaya Toure. And he's heaved it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. He's looking wide.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That looks a good ball through. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. That's good vision. Well read, and the danger is averted. And this is Van Basten. Has a look and plays it forward. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, good effort! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Spread to the right. Rafinha. Van Basten. Oh, well played, well played. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going right the way across. Silvestre cuts it out.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking to play him in. An instinctive delivery. Drogba! And he's straight offside. Goes long and straight. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele! Oh, that pass isn't the best. That looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. But they've got it again. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Drogba. Drogba! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Long ball upfield. He won't be happy with that one. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Kokchu. Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Van Basten. The ball's gone astray. It's roll!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, there's a probing ball. But that signals the very end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Is now on sale in the stadium.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Liverpool definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro does well to get it back. And this is Dembele. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Right card! He will be livid with himself. It's just beyond his reach. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Mbappe wants to run onto this. Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Long ball upfield. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Somewhat off target. And reclaimed it, goes for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, he's bustling through here! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running. Yaya Toure. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yaya Toure certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Kante can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, who's going to be first to this? Applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Robertson. That's a little off target. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Bebeto.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Neither of these two want to come off. He's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard. Robertson. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, they could be
indicated.
caught out here. Goes for a shot! Rodri. He's having a pop! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Has a look and plays it forward. Canova. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the
And
second
now,
half brings.
Please turn towards the screen.
So we
for a
reach the
special
halfway point.
presentation
Liverpool
featuring our guest
certainly have
performance
plenty
today.
of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure... It's Drogba! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He's got away! Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bebeto. Distributed tidily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Bebeto.
Bebeto! It's in! It is the pick-me-up they all long for.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Conte. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bebeto.
Oh, super ball! Shapes to shoot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the...
And the finish!
And the ball's come loose here. Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Conte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, that's been intercepted. Robertson. Yaya Toure. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bebeto looking to add to his goal. And it's Yaya Toure.
Mbappe!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Drogba!
Lofted upfield. Van Dijk cuts it out. Looking for the run. Well, that pass isn't the best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Pretty robust defending.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Bebeto. Number 17.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Canyon. Number 10, Graham Diaz. Number 13, Conte. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on the
It's a
field.
pretty loose pass.
Number 7, Neymar.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, good read.
Hazard.
Neymar.
Number 6,
Kimmich.
Xabi Alonso.
This is Hazard.
Number 22, Joshua Kimmich.
Yaya Toure.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking wide,
2 added
and he was
minutes
quick
has
to
been
react.
indicated.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. The end time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box.
Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Angola claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Angola with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Tacho calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bellingham! Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It'll be a throw-in. Toure does well to get it back. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread neatly. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Camavinga. Now it's Forlan, looking for the run. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Drogba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Camavinga. Forlan. Takes a shot! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Aos 22 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 13, Felipe Inzaghi.
Angola are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Dembele picks it up out wide. Angola are looking to go forward now. Now it's Inzaghi. He's shifting through the gears here. In with the challenge. It's going to be another throw. And here's Forlan, and it's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
He's had it taken off him. It's a promising position. Great vision. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Gets a good foot in there. Dembele. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot.
Real chance! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
It's Dembele!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Angola have reclaimed it. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Camavinga, who played through for the wide man. And this is Neymar.
Neymar!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Drogba, played out to the left flank. Mbappe finding himself in space. And that is not finding anyone. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Dembele gets flagged offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Quality ball. Mbappe. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Dumfries. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that has left him in a heap. Well, nicely intercepted. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Dumfries spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. He won't be happy with that one.
Applies the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Delivery from Mbappe.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Drogba. He's chosen to go back. Alexander-Arnold. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Angola really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the through ball.
He might be in here! Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Angola appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Dembele. And this is Drogba. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And again they hit the front.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Angola with the lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product.
And it's Drogba!
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through.
And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Right card!
He will be livid with himself. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Big chance, corner. Angola have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. Yaya Toure. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep up.
Dembele!
Kaka quietly revving up, looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has not gone well. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
We expected better, and so did he. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dembele is herring after that one. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
Angola really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Shot a goal!
Substituição para Angola. Número 13, Felipe Inzaghi. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 22. Owen.
Sends it crossfield.
3 minutos de compensação.
We are into overtime. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe for Yaya Toure. He's in plenty of space here. And that is a little undercooked. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim. Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues.
Header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter,
Dembele! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe, delivery from Mbappe. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's a sharp pass. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Robertson. That is a great pick out. Mbappe gets into a good position.
Impressive jump! And it's in! 2! And we've barely begun here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. Alvarez, and he's intervened well there. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
Can he finish? And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything.
Good chance here!
Oh, that's a waste.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity.
Oh, give it away. Threads one in. Now it's Bellingham.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Decent chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.